Hello. We've discussed three different parts: MVQ, a brief summary about the D33/32, and my experiences of the course D32, where I learned in Manchester. Firstly, the MVQ. Majority of firms, such as the CACDP or the ONC, have adapted their MVQ, and why they've changed the MVQ. Because it's to encourage all people to get involved in work within the company, linking to jobs. Previously, the old course would be going to university, once you've got your qualification, come back and you can work. But now it's different. As you don't have to go to college, you can learn progressively throughout your job. What does MVQ mean? National Vocational Qualification. The old system, the student who would want access on the job would learn on the job. But MVQ, the student can access, be assessed any time, no fixed regime, no rules. That's the old method. You sort of given one chance. The MVQ course is a progressive learning skill and develop your skills within that area of your job. But as the old job, you would follow the old curriculum, the old MVQ, you would follow the curriculum under strict guidelines. But MVQ is more flexible and more accommodating with you and your hours of input. As the old method, you would have to have some sort of qualification to actually access that work. As the new method is, you don't have to have any previous qualifications or experience, because you can do it while learning on the job. The old method, you would have to. It's totally different. It's the old method. You would have qualification. You would have to have a qualification to work in that environment. As again, as mentioned, the MVQ level is progressive, and you don't have any demands or restrictions or anything like that. As the new one's more flexible within that person, and you even get support and progress your skills at a time. And also, as a benefit, as the fact that once you complete a course, you've got an exam, you don't pass, that's not it. As the new method is, you can learn, try again. So it's a continuation. You can see it's very different courses, very different. Lots of things have changed, and you can see why more people are more drawn to the new MVQ level. Within the MVQ level, there's 5 levels. Firstly, perhaps just embracing the learning. There's no responsibility, and just see how things go. The second level is get involved with the work, pick up some responsibilities, perhaps work in groups, and that's level 2. Level 3 is more getting involved, taking on responsibility, making decisions. And we're at level 4, more professional work, like management skills, responsibility, putting responsibility on the workforce, and how to work and reassure people in the work environment. Level 5 is a much higher level, where you sort of take on responsibility, ideas, and incorporate it with people in your working environment. I'm going to move on to the D32/33. It's responsibility as an assessor. A student wants to take on an MVQ level, for example, like signing. As an assessor, you have to have level 3, level 4 to actually become an assessor, to assess other people. Part of the responsibility is to meet up with students, give them support in their time. Also, it's all about time management. Sort of see how people are developing their skills and interaction. Will also help to encourage questions and answers to see how they are progressing. and develop your skills. And also it's evidence work. Have cameras in place, because obviously with confidentiality reasons I can't I can't get involved too much, as it's sort of it's a work that is self-done. So basically, have camera work, write down things down, so it's evidence, so it adds to their portfolio. Also, as an assessor, I would have for a few points, but the 6 points obviously is to assess their portfolio and obviously give them the grade. I'm talking about my experience when I learnt at a time D33. I went to Manchester, and majority of the students there are all level 3. So I had to assess, but it was really interesting because all the students didn't want to become an interpreter or working with the deaf. They wanted to work with deaf children, work with the community, and help involve their skills within that area. Also, obviously, wanted to sort of brand the idea of deaf culture and deaf awareness. So it was really good because for 6 months, obviously interact with other people from my course, all have cups of tea, and discuss everything that's relevant to deafness and the language. A lot of people had a lot of encouragement from this time of 6 months and were thinking about developing level 4 skills in sign language. But it's interesting how people approach their learning in different areas, and I found it really interesting. So I had a good experience.